Hi, I'm Tony Coltrin, winemaker for the Oberon Wines, and I'm very, very excited to introduce our 2014 Oberon Chardonnay. This Chardonnay comes from the Carneros regions of Napa and Sonoma counties. It's a wonderful, wonderful wine that I'm very, very excited to make. It's very fun for me to make Chardonnay. Chardonnay is a grape that, from a winemaking standpoint, you can turn into a wine of many styles. And from a winemaking standpoint, I love working with it. The Oberon Chardonnay, stylistically, in my mind, when I'm envisioning it, is a combination of a beautiful, elegant Burgundy and a fresh, fruit-forward, expressive California Chardonnay. The way I get to that point is by doing a little bit of fermentation magic. I combine the alcoholic and malolactic fermentations to do a simultaneous fermentation so that I can maintain the freshness of the fruit in the wine and the wonderful floral aromatics by finishing the malolactic fermentation a little bit earlier than the traditional California Chardonnay. This allows me to make a wine that has all the creaminess and wonderful, graceful elegance of a Burgundy, that wonderful expression of torched creme brulee, of creamy length in the finish, and also the wonderful brightness and fruit forward and almost floral characters of a fresh California Chardonnay. This Chardonnay to me is very expressive of golden apples, of wonderful pear characters. I get that wonderful, almost pear galette, rustic pear galette, that wonderful cinnamony apple pie character that gives you a doughiness from that malolactic fermentation in barrel, but also this wonderful crispness of a nice golden apple. I get a wonderful fragrance of minerality that comes from the Carneros regions, both in southern Napa and southern Sonoma. That minerality that comes in from the bay is almost like cool rain on slate. It's like crushed seashell, and I love that character. This wine has about 33% new French oak. It varies year to year, but it's always in that 30 to 33% range to give it that wonderful toastiness and those wonderful toffee notes that Chardonnay expresses so beautifully in the nose. But again, with that simultaneous malolactic and alcoholic fermentation, I also get this expression of apple blossoms and pear blossoms in the nose, which makes it a really, really attractive wine. And it makes it very fun for you to make because it's such a layered wine with so many different flavors and such complexity, and yet it has this supple elegance to it that comes from that combination of being almost Burgundy-like and also being a fresh California Chardonnay. Cheers.